EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions, and it's coming up next.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. You know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. And come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is what you can do when...
Now it looks like Dan Campbell will go ahead and throw the red challenge flag here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. First carry for David Montgomery. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Goff to throw.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Olamide Zaccheaus deep to return. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Commanders' offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Here's Tress Way now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Patrick motioning here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On play action, Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's a designed run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On first down, Daniels gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Daniels going to keep this himself. And he pitches it. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with he fumbled the football. The Commanders come up with it. And there it is. The defense comes up with a big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up Greg with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it. Some teams not so much, but in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And they begin, to say the least, in a tremendous spot. 1st and goal from the 2. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Detroit.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs.
The pass rush gets home, and he
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Bates' kick is good. The Lions are on the board. It's now 10-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. He's going nowhere. He'll lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, gets made by McLaurin. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. On the option, here's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now, faking the give. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Goff to throw on first down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Goff. This throw out wide to St. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A second down throw for Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Lions are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Third and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. This one caught by Patrick. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He throws right side down the field, and it is got in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On second down, Goff. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He gets it to go, and the Lions will come back to tie things at 17. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, it's LaPorta, the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They move LaPorta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw. get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Over the middle, he's got safe ground. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Goff. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On first and 10, it's Montgomery. And he searches for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Patrick motioning here. Now Goff. Quick slant taken in by Alvin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will go up by 7. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They call that on the rookie, Brandon Coleman. And a run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off to throw on 1st down. Catch is made by Wright. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Third and a yard, it's Daniels. Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. And in motion is Brown. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. To throw is Goff. Checking it down, this one is caught. That'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
The Lions will punt this ball away. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The motion man here is McCoy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, Daniels. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got another one. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. Even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First and 10 now from the 36. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, it's Goff. Back over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On second down, Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. They'll run here. And he'll have a Commander's first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Commanders about to send this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He's going to air this one out. To the goal and in. 10 touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Wide open, it's Brown. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A quick throw right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And here comes Robinson. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
Mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He'll go. It's Robinson. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That's McClure open on the left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
He's doing all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. On first down, it's Goff. It is caught on the side by St. Brown. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Goff to throw on first down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. To throw is Goff. Going up top. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be taken down. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. One more time with Montgomery. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Third and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll go up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game lines up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops for their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.